Okay, let's move on to the high poly. All I did since last time was rename everything. So let's duplicate our low poly collection and call it a high poly. And we'll just select this, and we're going to use the Pro Boolean Dynamesh workflow and turn on screencast keys. Anyway, so yeah, mark your sharp edges, crease them, and then I want to add a subsurf level 4. So your subsurf needs to be denser than your remesh target. So, alright, that kind of like my viewport, but let's grab these and do the same thing. Sharp edges, Shift D1, and then I'm going to do Control 3, and then let's do viewport visible and apply all. Alright, grab these cutters and delete them. Let's isolate this and make sure scale is applied, and I'm going to turn this up to 180. Go to remesh, fix poles, preserve volume, and I'm going to do 0.0075 and just remesh. Alright, there we go. See, you want it needs to be dense enough to where these edges sort of hold their shape. And let's smooth corrective, only smooth, length weight, and this is how we can control our bevels. So I'm going to give it maybe 20 levels of bevel, or 20 levels of smoothness, maybe 25. Let's see, 15. I think I'm going to do 15 and keep it sharp. Alright, that's that piece. Let's do this piece next. Let me go to the low poly actually. Grab these two and bevel them like that. Maybe like that much. Just copy that value. Come to the high poly and just paste. Alright, and now let's do the same thing. Actually, for this one, let's just do a bevel workflow. So we'll isolate it. Alright, so I'll apply this on a clear sharp, and let's select our sharp edges and maybe try like 45. Just check if it got everything it needed to. Oh, I forgot to bevel this, so just grab these. Give it a bevel, copy that, actually a little less, copy that, go back to low poly, and bevel this by the same amount. Alright, let's just do that much. Alright, and I actually want to scale this on the y-axis and this on the z-axis, and then I'll do something like this. Like that, sort of. Alright, and then remove these. Same thing with these. And then do bridge edge loops. Alright, and remove doubles. And now bridge edge loops. And do 2 cuts. And set that to 0.5. Alright, now let's delete this, duplicate it, move it to high poly. Alright, and let's hit apply. Remove any sharp edges. And select sharp edges with 45-degree limit. Give it a weight. Okay. And then we'll go to bevel. Turn off loop slide, clamp overlap, and set it to weight. And now shade flat. Set this to arc. Give it 4 segments. Alright, and I'm just going to dissolve those and symmetrize. Let's look for any other errors. Seems to be something right here. Alright, so I see what the problem is. We need to do G-Shift-X on all of these where it's causing a problem. Let's check that now. And I'll just go do the same with these. And then do Shift N by distance. Let's just delete this. And remove doubles. Just get both of them. Oops, don't apply that. Just turn it off. I want to come here and do make planar faces. Okay, so loop slide is the problem down here. So we'll just keep it on, I guess, for now. But loop slide causes a problem there. So we'll grab these and unbevel them and symmetrize. Turn on loop slide and just increase the width a little bit. And I'll just bevel these manually. Turn off loop slide. Maybe like that much. Alright, then subdivide. Before we do that, we triangulate n-gons. And then subdivide. And make sure we symmetrize. There's a problem up here. And that's because there's no face there. And okay, let's fix that. And make sure that is fixed on the low poly too. Okay, come back to the high poly, and I'll put a triangulate and then subdivide. And I guess, let's see, if you wanted sharper edges, you could increase the profile. If you want this, 0.5 is good. Alright, that piece looks good. Let's just add a weighted normal. Set its influence all the way up. Alright, and then for these we can just subdivide them. These we can leave as is. They're already high poly because they're curves. And then this is the last piece, so we're going to do the same method. Let's grab this, and select sharp edges, and subdivide it. And then I'll apply this. Apply scale, do 0.0075, voxel remesh. Alright, I forgot to. So, undo that, undo. Alright, before we apply that, need to select sharp edges, which should just be everything that's creased, or sharp I mean, except for that. Actually, no, keep that, and then subdivide it 4 times. And let's add some supporting loops. Alright. Take a look. And then this. Oh, looks like. Alright. For some reason this isn't going all the way through. So come here. Alright, that seemed to fix the problem. Let's make sure it's cutting all the way through on the low poly. Okay, come on. Okay, I guess we just need to turn that on. Alright, it's going all the way through. Come back to high poly. Alright, and we're gonna do the same method here, because this has a lot of complex forms and it's hard to do with the bevel modifier, so I'll just apply all. Come to remesh 0.0075, and let's voxel remesh that. And corrective smooth, only smooth, length weight 1, and I think we set this to 15. Yeah, alright, and then let's shade smooth. And are these intersecting? Alright, they are. So let's actually delete this. Come to the, I guess it's easier to fix this. Actually, that's not what's wrong though, so I just need to come here and just come until it's not intersecting. Okay, like that. So let's come to our high poly, delete that, and I'll just dupe these. Actually, wait. And all the cutters. Alright, so that should be everything. And move that to the high poly. Alright, and let's do this piece again. Alright, turn these on. Sharp edges, crease, subdivide. Alright, make sure this is subdivided. And then turn everything on. And apply all. Alright, just let it do its thing. Delete these cutters. And let's remesh. 0.0075. Make sure scale is applied. Alright, come to the smooth corrective. Alright, and now let's see this piece. So we'll just subdivide that and come to this and select anything that's sharp and subdivide it. Looks good to me. Let's uncrease that though. We might want to just add a supporting loop. Same thing here. Just like that. And we should probably crease it like that. Alright, and turn this on. Let's save and apply all. Remesh 0.0075. Alright, then go to smooth corrective. Set that to 15. Make sure it has only smooth and alright, so this is our high poly model. Looks pretty good. If you want to go softer with the edges, you can just turn up the smooth factor, but I'm happy with this. Let's make sure they have 180 as their auto smooth. Alright, that's our thing. We can turn that on. Looks good. Alright, so I'm going to end the recording. Actually, we got some stuff right there, but it's fine. I'll never see it. Alright, I'm ending the recording. Next one, we'll bake.